What's up, y'all? I'm PC McCray.
Hey, y'all, my name is Shonda Head, and this is the Everything Has Changed podcast.
From two college roommates to 40-something adults, life has been lifing, and we want to talk about it. We're the new adults, y'all. How did that happen?
I don't know, P, but we got to talk about it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you. Yes. Hi, Sean.
P, what's up?
I am still on cloud 37.
Okay, 37.
Yes. I went to the Boy Is Mine tour on Friday,
Okay, yes.
and the girls delivered.
Was this the last show or was...
I went to Tampa, so
Okay,
it was Miami, then Jacksonville, which was last night. So I went
okay,
Friday night.
okay.
But yeah, these were the last 3 shows added.
Mm.
I was a little
Mm.
nervous. I didn't know if we was gonna make it.
Why?
I told you why.
Because they
Uh,
are old? I remember
no,
we
no, no,
talked about
no.
when we talked about Brandy and her
Yeah.
health issues and if they were...
Right. Right. If her voice could handle it, if they could just push through, God forbid something else happened and they really don't like each
Mhm.
other for real. Wrong. Wrong. I was so wrong. I was so
Mm.
wrong, and I'm so glad I was wrong. They really seem to have come a long way, and there's a true friendship there
Mhm.
that that came across, and the mics were on. Even with Monica having that vocal cord paralysis,
Uh-huh.
she still sounds good. She sounds better than she was. I knew at one point things were kinda going awry and she had to do
Okay.
surgery again but no. Now, some of the notes she kinda took off, you could tell.
Okay.
But again, I remembered her I think she just had a live maybe 2 weeks ago or something telling us that she had vocal cord paralysis.
Mm.
So I had to give her grace on that. She was amazing. But
Mhm.
Miss Norwood,
Mhm.
uh, she shut me right on up. She was like, "Whose
Sh
voice can't take a tour?
She said, "Don't play with her,
Whose voice can't do a tour?" I don't know how many shows they ended up doing. I have to look it up, but
Mhm.
oh, oh, Brandy was
Did they do
yeah.
sets or did they go in and out like Beyonce, Jay-Z, Kendrick, SZA?
So the show started with them both on stage and they did like an in and out thing. And I
Okay.
wondered, I was like, "Ooh, are they gonna do this the whole time?" Or so it started maybe the first couple of songs, and then they
Mhm.
went into this thing where each one would do 2 or 3 songs and then transition.
Mhm.
But the songs kinda whatever the theme of the song was, that's
Mhm.
how they matched in that set. Of course, ending with their angel songs, Angel of Mine, Angel in Disguise. They did a tribute to Nippy.
Oh.
Oh,
How many
Whitney
songs?
Elizabeth Houston. Just, I Wanna Dance with Somebody.
Oh, okay.
But they had videos of them interacting with
Oh.
her and her just loving up on them throughout the years, and then they sang I Wanna Dance with Somebody. So it just like, come on. Come on! Come on.
I wanna dance with somebody.
Somebody. Mm. It was great.
Oh.
It was great. But yeah, I was like, "Ooh, Brandy shut me right on up," because her voice
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember, P. Was this your first time hearing Brandy
Yes.
specifically in live? Okay.
Live. Yes.
Okay.
Ever.
Mhm.
Ever. So I was yeah, she again shut me right on up. We had Keisha Cole
Oh, really?
and she got hits. Keisha got hits.
Yeah.
I Don't
I love
Like
Keisha.
Love. I remember when that album came out. It must have been 2005, her first album, oh 4,
Yeah,
5,
4 or
6, 7.
5. Yep.
And I remember getting it from Circuit City, and it was $7.99. and she was brand new, and I'm like, "Oh, this is album hitting." The
Yeah.
one song I would always skip was "Love."
Ah, so you was a hater from the
I
beginning
was a
then.
hater from that yodel part. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And so now this resurgence of love has come back, and
The kids love it.
they love it.
I love
And
it.
people sang it. And you have to sing because you're in this environment where you're singing and everybody's singing this song. And I'm like, really?
Mhm.
The one song that I cannot stand.
Did she do "Last Night"?
She did. And I
What?
felt
She
conflicted.
did?
I felt conflicted. I was like, wait,
She said that's her biggest hit. She said she probably that was way up there, so she
it
probably
was up
felt
there.
she must.
She had to. She
Ooh.
had to. When it started, I was like, if I told you once, I told you twice, you can see it
See it
in
in
my
my
eyes.
eyes.
Oh
Oh,
God, I with nothing
with
to
nothing to
say. Yeah,
say.
yeah. I was like,
Oh,
oh
that
man.
that song used to get me through. All
And we
Keisha Cole
remember
used to get me through, because
Keisha
she
Cole,
was right at that time when
she
I
was in it.
needed somebody to give me the angry songs. "Why did you do this to me? I hate your good songs." And you gotta
Yep.
have yes, we have Mary and we have but it was, like,
Mm-mm.
right at that age, we had Keisha. She came right at the time where I needed her
I
voice.
should have cheated. I should have
Ooh, yes, that was
cheated.
my
Like,
song. I had it as a
yes.
ringtone.
I should have cheated. Okay. All right. Well,
And what's love got to do with it? Well, that's neither here nor there.
okay. A
Yeah, I
good
love Keisha
ringtone.
just cause of the nostalgia of it.
She was good. She did "Sent from Heaven," which was
Sent
one of my
from
mom's favorite
heaven,
songs from Keisha Cole.
was it? Oh.
Yes, it would come on, and she was singing that song. I was like, "You like that song, Mom?" She loved that song. Jamal Roberts opened the American
From
Idol
American
winner.
Idol. Uh-huh,
Yeah,
uh-huh.
he can sing. I
Mhm.
mean, duh, but yeah, it's TV, so I didn't know, but he
Yeah.
sang, and he redid, Anthony Hamilton's "Her Heart," which
Oh.
is oh, I just had to put my hand up because
Interesting.
wow, I was not ready for it. It was good.
Uh-huh.
And the doll, the chocolate
Oh. Oh,
Barbie
Kelly.
doll
I was like,
herself,
"I don't know the dog."
Calendria Roland. I need a
Did
minute.
you see the were you a person who was following her set, like, before Beyonce's notes to now? Like,
So
do y are you aware of that?
I'm aware of the change, but even when I went back to look at I did see differences. I had to go back and see the earlier performances and see what yeah,
Okay.
be be
It was
yeah,
it was okay. Cause I wasn't
yeah,
paying attention. I just I don't go in and look at the well, I could have because I wasn't going.
yeah,
But I didn't go and see, what her set was like previously. I just looked at pictures. So
yeah.
it really is a
Yeah.
big difference.
It was. And she did like the are they called vignettes?
Mhm.
Um, of the screen and the graphics and the lights, and she used the camera much better, meaning the whole point is for us to see y'all, right? From
Mhm.
everywhere in the arena.
Yeah.
She had the great camera placement where we were seeing her. My notes for Monica and Brandy, there were a few times where they were like back of stage and they
Okay.
didn't like zoom in on them. They're like, we want to see them. We
Mhm.
wanna see them. Why are you guys cameraman, where you at?
Yeah.
Put her put her there. So, yeah, she put on an excellent show. She was a child of destiny, and she just looks like a chocolate Barbie doll.
I love Kelly so much.
Oh, Kelly, I needed to go to the gym right after seeing her. All the pictures that come up, I'm like, "I just need to stop eating and just go run
Don't
a
stop
lap."
eating.
Because she just looks amazing. She sounded
Mhm.
good. It just was overall, they sounded amazing. It felt good, and I had a moment where I was like, "You couldn't have told us back in the day that we would be seeing Monica and Brandy on stage holding hands,
Tour yeah, yeah.
singing each other's songs, cause so they come back together on the stage towards the end, and they're rocking and singing each other's songs, like, together, and it's like, "Who woulda thought? Look at them. Look at God. Look at God's work.
I love that.
Look at them.
Can't imagine how much stuff they've both gone through. Well, some
So
stuff we
much.
know, and that means that it's a lot that we don't.
Correct.
So, to make it this far and to still be outside doing it,
Doing it, and doing it well. Shout out
this
to
was
LL.
such a I just I've been seeing especially a lot of clips and stuff this week, just because I had heard it was, like, their last hurrah
Mhm.
at
Mhm.
some point around now, and I was like, "Oh, we needed this." You know how the
We
people are saying
needed
it now,
it.
and like I said, I didn't even get to go to the show, but I just keep seeing people, like you, and I have friends that went, and then just when I look at everything online, and it's like something about this time made this very
Mhm.
necessary. I don't even know
Mhm.
if that makes sense, but
Yes.
it's like, of course this is happening right. And I don't know why. It's something about this year. It just seems like everything that's happened this year has been like divinely guided.
Crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
people are in heaven, like, we've got to keep these people semi sane to get through this shit. Let's give them this. Let's give the millennials this.
Healthy.
Let's give it, yeah.
They looked good. They sound good. It was our artist still had A&R. And
Yep.
so those girls know how to do it. They know how to put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
Monica just has a presence. She don't have to do a lot of dancing and all that stuff.
Yep.
She has a presence. But again, Miss Brandy Norwood almost doesn't count, which I think
Almost
has
doesn't
one of the
count.
best bridges ever.
Now, which part is the bridge?
I can't keep on loving you 1 foot
Foot
outside the
outside the
door.
door.
I
Yeah.
hear a funny
Funny
hesitation. Hey,
hesitation.
it just feels
Never really
good.
sure. But the bridge connects the verse to
Uh-huh.
the chorus. Is that
Almost made you love
what makes a
me.
bridge?
It brings it back to for her, it brought it back to the chorus.
I'm just trying to get because I never really know. Whenever they talk about, I never really know which part a bridge is. I think I'd be confusing it with like the hook or the chorus. So that's why I asked that question. Like, what's what? Because I don't know.
Yeah. That for her song, that part is that I can't keep on loving you, but it just felt great. It felt good. One thing that did come to mind though, as they were singing their songs when they were younger girls, obviously
Okay.
they were
I'm still
teenagers.
trying to figure it out in my head.
Okay, well we can
Sorry.
we can work on it. It's fine.
I'm behind.
We'll put the song in the notes, in the
Yeah,
show
I'm like,
notes. And then we could do
okay.
like a song breakdown in
Shonda
history.
needs some help.
It's okay. It's fine. Um, Purity culture.
What do you mean?
It made me I mean, they were young, yes, but so, like, "Why I Love You So Much," he says, "One day we're gonna talk about making love, no doubt, baby, when the time is right." It made me think of Destiny's Child song, on the 2nd album, Stay, and Beyonce's, what let me look it up. Oh, I know the time is drawing near, I promised you, has it been a year?
Mm,
Remember,
I
like,
don't
back in the
even
day, that was a thing, like, "Oh, Imma wait a year. I give you a year, and then if we
I
last a
remember
year."
people talking about they was waiting till they gonna get married
Oh, yeah, that too. But that
and the promise rings and stuff.
all of that, purity culture. And
Uh-huh,
so listening to the songs, especially when they were younger, and they were younger, but very much so, it
uh-huh.
just I was like, "Oh, wow. Wow." And they're grown women singing these songs, but the way they, um arrange the music, it just made it come to life and update it to modern. So I left
Mhm.
full. My heart was full. It was so good to see them and doing well. I think that was the main thing.
Was
And they
Maya
made it.
there?
We did not have Maya. We had Keisha Cole instead.
Okay, instead. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. I think she finished it out. Yeah, she did
Okay.
because it was Miami Saturday, and Trina and Trick Daddy came out in that one, and
I saw
SWV.
Trina. Yeah.
Boo! And,
Wait,
Jacksonville was the
boo!
closing. Boo!
We
Because nobody
Trina?
came out for us.
Oh, I was like, "What Trina do?" Okay,
I
okay.
knew better, though. I know where to go as a concert goer. You kinda know where they're gonna bring the people out.
But
It's
didn't
just
when they
a little
first
bit longer.
announced the show, wasn't was there even a Florida show when it was first announced? Didn't they, like,
No.
add these late okay, that's what I was like, when
Yes.
you got your ticket, there wasn't even other options.
No.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, "Oh, we're the last shows, like, are they gonna
Right.
make it?" That's why I was nervous.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was nervous, but they, again, shut me right on up. Zip, zip.
Yeah, they they said this 40-year-olds, this ain't look wait, sidebar. Do you really think is it really true that in Golden Girls, they were supposed to be in their 40s?
It is
Is that
unbelievable.
true?
Unbelievable. I believe so. That's what they
Because I
said.
was just finna say,
Imma look it
our
up.
40s, it's
We
a little
look
different.
completely different. We do.
We
We
move a
do.
little different. But then I'm like, I
Yeah.
wonder if every generation thinks that. Like, I wonder you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder what, like, our parents' generation thought when they hit, if they were gonna look like. Because at some point, like, I guess we will all feel this way. If we gonna continue living, shit gonna continue happening.
Oh, well, this says they were meant to be in their mid-50s.
Oh, really? Okay, okay. Well, I'm glad I asked that question because they got this thing going around in social media saying that Blanche or one of them, somebody said they age and they was supposed to be 40 something, and they was like, this is me realizing that I'm older than the Golden Girls or something like that. One of them memes. I'm like, this can't be for real. They could not really
Ah,
feel like 40-year-olds look like this. But today's 40-year-olds, 40-ish, are Kelly Rowland, Monica, and Brandy, and Beyonce. Like,
looking fine as wine. Yes, they're celebrities.
that's
They
40s.
can take care of themselves. They have chefs and everything, but
Mm,
nah, we know who other celebrities who've fallen off and things have
mhm,
happened in their lives.
mhm.
Them girls look good. They look great.
This
How are
was a
you?
great idea.
It was an excellent idea. They said it's been
Mhm.
in the works or in the talking about it for years. It just never came together until now. Like you
I
said, it
just
just was divine.
I love the way they brought everybody else in. So, like, yes, it was a great
Mhm.
idea when they announced that it was gonna be Monica and Brandy, but once you start looking up and seeing, okay, yes, shout out to Money Long, but when they
Yeah,
started talking about, oh, then they added Kelly Rowland and,
yeah,
like you said, Keisha Cole gonna be there, Trina gonna be there, Sierra was there.
yeah.
Everybody from this time period, it's almost like they took was it BET Awards? They did the whole old to millennial. It's like they took that and
Yes.
was like, "Let's make a tour and let's center it around women." Because what we
Yeah,
had before was like B2K, all that, and that is still essentially still a whole millennial thing, but this was something different. It was separate. It was just
the
perfect, and I
'90s.
just it was the and it was like camaraderie everywhere.
Mhm.
Apparently not between Beyonce and Brandy, but
I
outside of that,
mean,
it was
mm.
like everybody. That's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there.
It's
But I
fine.
just love how they brought everybody in, and then people would go backstage and take pictures. It's like you had to be there if you were from a certain time.
Yeah,
And just looking that nostalgia, that felt really good this like last half of the year.
yeah.
It felt really good.
It was
Look, and
good.
I
It was
wasn't
good
there.
to see.
That's
I
what I
know.
took from it.
But
That's what I
even
took from it. It
still,
felt
the
good.
videos and everything, it's history, and
Yes.
we just never thought we would see it. We never thought.
Hey, friends, we're so thankful for your support. If you want to be updated whenever we drop a new episode or when we drop some of the special things we've got coming, head on over to everythinghaschangedpodcast.com and drop us your email so you can stay locked in. Cool? Cool. But when you think about it, social media is still kind of so new. Okay, it ain't really new no more because we're officially old, but
Yeah.
we're the first generation to come through it. So it's like we can see the generation before us who didn't have this. And then
Mhm.
we can see back when we didn't have it. And then we can look down at the people below us, metaphorically speaking, who came up with it. And it's like, are we the only generation? Because we're sandwiched in between, it's sometimes I wonder if we're gonna be the only ones who feel this strangeness. I'm not saying it right. I know it. It ain't coming out my mouth right the way it's in my head. But I think about stuff like that just because we were the ones here when social media arrived. So
Mhm.
everyone now after us is gonna always come up in a world, even if social media goes away, they will come up in a world that's after social media.
Mhm.
And we came up before it. So it's like we can see what it was, but now we're living in this. It's just weird amalgamation thing. I just be wondering if I'm always thinking about other generations and how they feel. And I'm wondering if we feel the same way they feel or if we feel this way simply because of all the drastic changes that have happened, like in this span of time. And yes, there was a lot happened for our parents and our grandparents, of course. Like we
Sure.
had all the movements and stuff. But it's like these technological movements that are happening are like exponential leaps forward.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just be wondering, like, are
What's
we the weird
next?
ones? It's not our
I
fault, but yes.
Yeah. 'Cause what's next? We can't even
Right.
who knows? Who
Don't nobody
knows?
know.
But yes, I'm my heart is full. I've seen 2 of Destiny's Children this year, so that is a
Yeah.
blessing
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Um, just gotta see Michelle on Broadway somewhere. But
Oh, is she
anyway,
still on?
that becomes her. Let me see if she's still doing her show.
That used to be my movie too.
Oh, I love that movie. To this day,
Man,
I still
I would watch
laugh
it
like
anytime.
it's funny, like it's brand new.
And the visual effects are so bad now,
Ooh, it's
but
so bad.
it's so bad now.
No, it looks like someone else, Michelle is no longer on it.
Mm. I wonder if she gonna go back at some point.
Interesting. Um, you doing okay though? How are you?
I'm doing good. I was looking forward to this breakdown of the show.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm pumped because this is going to be I guess after this episode we go on our Christmas holiday break.
Yes.
So we'll have like a little 2 week I think break. So we'll have some rewind episodes, but I was thinking back on just this whole year cuz we started recording last December,
Wow.
but we launched in January. So we just like
Mhm.
recorded a few episodes early and then launched them in January. Um, but we've been doing this all year, and I was just looking back through, like we done talked about a lot, P.
We have.
We done talked about a lot. So I was trying to figure out like what are some of my faves from this year? Well, not just my faves, your faves as
Mhm.
well. I was just trying to think of what I would take away from this year, in particular, this podcast, right? I just wanted to kind of look back on what we've done, P. It's just always crazy to
Wow.
me that we did this.
I know.
It's
Almost talked
wild.
ourselves out of it.
Yeah, any given day, it coulda went it coulda went
Mm-mm.
left, but I
Mm-mm.
guess it just came along at the exact right time for both of us.
It did.
So we were able to get the ball rolling, but
Mhm.
we're now on this is episode 39.
Hey.
So we've done 39 episodes this year. That's still kinda crazy.
Wow.
It's still kinda wild because it's 52 weeks in a year. W We've done more than half the year.
Crank them out.
Do you have any episodes, P, that stand out to you as, like, your favorites?
Mhm.
Which one?
Um, the very first one, well, when we Am I the Matriarch, where we both go
Yep.
into the stories with our mothers, and their passing and how it has affected us.
Mhm.
And, yeah, it was therapeutic to talk about it with someone who understands.
Mhm.
Um, it was yeah, that was one of my faves. What about you?
I think I would say number 3 because I remember which number it is, but I don't the guardrails are off, that one.
Yes.
We were like, "Hey, no structure. We're just going to talk, and we're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about death, reincarnation, Luther Vandross."
Luther! Just yapping. That's what they
Just
call them now
yapping.
on the internet, yappers.
And that actually this whole year has been our most listened to episode, so I guess I guess it was alright.
Yeah,
I guess
just
it was alright. But that's my
yapping.
favorite. I also really like the one that we did when we were talking about I love the movie, but I hate this is the one where you talked about Lawrence Fishburne and how you could stand him.
Can't
I
stand
like
them.
that one because we were going through, like, all this movie stuff. It might have been talking about that documentary in that one, Number One on the Call Sheet. Like, that might
Okay.
have been what we were talking about then, which was a good documentary anyway, but
Yeah.
I like that episode too, a lot.
Uh-uh.
I like a lot of our episodes, P.
For a
I'm
very
not gonna
long
hold you.
time, didn't like that man. Um, is there a brochure for this? Obviously, when I discuss my transplant
Mhm,
journey,
mhm.
um, and reliving that and talking about it and moments with my mom being there, helping to take care of me. Yeah, that was a good one.
I like that one because you told the story chronologically.
Mhm.
And then also, I just feel like it's a great, like, "Hey, if you wanna know more about P, just hit play."
Here it
And she'll
is.
talk you through this thing from beginning to end. Um, yeah. That that's actually I really like that episode too, P, just because it I just like the way you covered I won't say it was succinct, but it was like that whole A to Z story. You know how I feel about a story, okay?
A story,
You know how I feel
girl.
about a story, but I like that one too, and I'm glad you have it. I'm like, I would take this with me everywhere I go. My calling
Yeah.
card on y'all.
Yeah, we
My
gotta
calling
go
card.
to the next level with that next year for sure.
Woo!
Um,
Ready.
one of the FAMU stuff was always great for me.
Oh,
Anytime we talk about fam,
we
it's
ain't
a
even
good
tell
time.
all our family stories either.
Not even a little bit.
Not a little bit. And we
Oh
said we
god,
were, but we hadn't
we
gotten back
did.
around to it.
It'll come.
Yeah, yeah.
One that was very vulnerable, and I had people come to talk to me or give me comments about it is when you shared your story. The title was "Ain't No Baby in There." Yeah, heavy hitter, but
A
you help
doozy.
people. You helped a lot of people.
Well, I don't know about that, P, but,
You did.
it's nice to be able to just sometimes, cause like we say, like, you don't wanna be a party pooper, you know? So it's like, I got some stories for your ass, but you don't
It's
wanna just
real life.
so, yeah, so it's nice to it is nice to just be able to sit and turn the mic on and just tell your stories, you know?
Mhm.
So I'm thankful, that I got to be able to do that too because just to be able to get it all out. Here you go. Blah.
Yeah.
But I felt like I was reliving some stuff for that one. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I guess it helped me because sometimes you just gotta talk stuff out. So, but if
Mhm.
somebody else hearing it can relate, that's amazing. Because when you go through stuff you feel very alone.
Mhm.
And even if you're not alone, sometimes you feel alone because you can't express it right, or even if other people are going through it, they might handle it differently. And they might
Yeah.
handle it whereas they don't talk about it. So then it's not really like they're not receptive to you talking about it then, because and that's no shade to them either. But
Mhm.
everybody's coming at it from a different point of view and a different dynamic. So you can feel alone even if it's somebody sitting next to you that's going through the same thing. At least that's
Yeah.
the way I be feeling.
Yeah.
Like, don't nobody know
Sometimes.
shit.
Okay. Sometimes.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh, man.
That's just you know, people just don't be knowing what be going on, and it ain't always easy thing to talk about. So I feel
No.
like when we put this thing together, we wanted to allow ourselves some space and some grace to talk about the things that we both know that we've gone through, but then also to be able to show love to our lives and our parents'
Mhm.
lives and the way that we live. And
Yeah.
that's how we get to this big old bucket of everything in it. It's a gumbo.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Everything has
Yeah.
changed.
We're gonna talk about it.
Constantly changing.
Yeah.
Uh, another one of my faves, just because of the way you laughed at me
What?
when I told you
Uh-oh.
about being on the roller coaster when I
You
passed
passed
out.
out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know people really passed out.
Yes, yes, it's a thing. Okay, see, here we are. Uh, she's out of
I'm just because when you were
still
telling the story, wait,
she's crying. She's still laughing about it.
when you were
Mhm.
telling the story, you didn't prepare me. And
I
you
didn't
was
prepare
telling it,
myself.
and you was like, "And then, and I'm like, "What do you mean, and then?" I'm like, "Did you pass out, B?"
I passed out. I passed out. And this was prior to us recording. Okay, she's out of this was prior to us being on camera. So I don't think
No,
people could
no, no,
really
no.
see. Could
No,
they
you
see
didn't
you
you didn't te
laughing?
Oh, I see what you're sa I thought you were saying I thought you were
We
saying we talked about it off camera. Yeah,
no,
it was
no,
before we
no.
had video, that's what you
Yeah,
okay,
before we
I'm
had
sorry.
video, and so people couldn't, but now they can. They can see how you're laughing at me.
P But you just be coming out the blue, P. You be I you 'cause P, you just I just don't be expecting what you be saying, P. You said you passed out. But isn't
Pass
that the
out.
roller coaster that somebody died on?
Yes.
Wait a minute, wait, it's all coming
Yes.
back to me. You sent me that article.
Mhm.
It was like a couple months later.
Mhm.
Oh,
We went in May.
never mind.
This must have happened in June or July, and, the family,
Yeah.
bless his heart, they're trying to sue and all the
Mhm.
things. He had, um he was in a wheelchair. He was in a wheelchair and had a spinal cord injury
Oh my god.
anyway. However, he had gone on rides before, he's gone on
Okay.
to different parks. Apparently, they said he's been on the ride 6 times that day,
What,
and
P?
who knows, his body just something.
Pete,
Hmm?
are you mean to tell me his family came wait, wait,
He's an
because
avid
this is
rider.
new information.
Yeah.
He got on that same roller coaster 6 times that day, and in the
People d
last time
yeah.
he got on it was when something went awry.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know how they can sue it.
They ended up settling with Universal.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
ruled as
so they
accidental.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Universal was like, let's both all just part ways with this." But blunt force injuries, and apparently he hit his head, like,
Mm.
right out the gate
P, what?
several times. Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
they saying happened? Like, the seatbelt wasn't fastened, or did they ever
Their
say?
their attorneys and the people who investigated it and reviewed the ride said there was nothing, no type of malfunction, no system failure. It was simply an accident. His body just during the first drop of the Stardust racer, he
Mhm.
flung forward and hit his head multiple times on the lap bar in the seat in front of him. He was found unconscious, bleeding, and with a broken leg.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's horrible.
It's awful. But I'm not that thought somebody would die like that, but it's so fast. And it's not that you're not strapped in properly to me. How it can help
Oh,
you control your upper body, your torso, it's just a bar over your lap. So if he
and
doesn't have
velocity.
control, yeah, if you have a spinal cord injury and I was flying all over the place, and I have full mobility of my body. So I can only imagine, bless his heart, what he was going through and possibly the number of times he had gone on the ride. His body just I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, maybe the first few times he was able to hold himself, but now
Yeah.
it's like you don't have that strength.
All
Wow.
that torque, that force is going towards your body and everything. It's just so much. But
And I'm
bless
up
his
here
heart.
laughing and crying at you.
Well, you're laughing at me. Well, because passing out and dying because you hit your head are 2 different things. So it's okay, friend.
I mean, I don't know. This is
I
this
just
same.
it's the oxygen. Let's see.
Oh, you lost oxygen. That was your issue.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a thing. It's why do people pass out on roller coasters? You could
Okay,
Google
yeah.
it.
We need
Due
to
to
know.
the extreme G-force that briefly deprives brain of oxygen. Told you. I was going up and the wind and it just my screen
I am trying not to laugh about this no more, P, because
my
now we talk about
scream
this.
took in a and it's too much air with the speed and it did not work out. So
How long do you
that was
think
a
you was
favorite.
passed out for? How long do
Not
you think you was
long.
without oxygen?
Uh, the first loop is what woke me up, but
Okay.
it was takeoff shortly, very, very fast. Very fast. I don't think I was out too long, but once that first loop, yeah, see? The
I
flip
just
came about and it woke me up and I just saw the sun. And so that also was startling because it's black and then it's just the sun in your eyes. Mm.
this just don't sound
I'm
like.
not going back. I knew it. I knew then. I knew that day that I was not going back on that ride anymore.
Yeah.
I knew it. As soon as that thing stopped, get me off. I am not going to be on this ride again. You can have it. Have it.
I feel like, okay, so then, but you know what this makes me think about? This makes me think about your favorite, one of my favorite stories of yours that you told on a show this year
Okay.
was Decisions Tactical. when
With my
when your friends
crazy
got
ass
trigger happy,
friends. Dog.
you shooting up everybody, the dog, the.
If I wish talk about a film crew. I wish we had I call them the Housewives of Apopka. Apopka is a suburb in Orlando,
Okay.
and that's what I call them, the Housewives of
Uh-huh.
Apopka. They are businesswomen, so anyway, but they need cameras behind them at all times. At all times. I'm the most sane one in the group.
Of course you would think that, yes.
I am. I'm the most
Okay.
sane one. But we needed a
F
camera crew with us that day
friends,
because
we need you to tap in, friends. We need to know if that's actually the
no,
case or
that you
not.
needed to see them in action, busting through these doors, shooting up everybody. when it
They
didn't
said, "That's
call
why
for
we
that.
here.
They didn't
That's why
call
we
for that.
here."
They didn't listen to the instructions because by the time they
Okay.
were shooting, there was nothing to shoot at when they were shooting. So they didn't listen to the instructions.
I love
Yeah,
that, though. That was your
that was
birthday?
a time.
Yeah.
That was my birthday. Yep,
Yeah.
that was my birthday.
That gave me a good giggle. That gave me a good giggle. Now, P,
Yes.
favorite tinfoil hat moment. We've had a few, okay, that we've discussed on the show this year, 2025. Favorite or most memorable? Take your pick.
Imma let you
What stands out?
start while I think
Okay.
about that, because you might
Okay.
trigger a memory.
I feel like mine is just gonna be we had a whole episode about tinfoil hat,
Yes.
'cause we were talking about the stolen election of 2024,
I
okay?
mean,
Okay? I think that was my favorite 'cause we you really allowed me to deep dive into I had
have at it.
articles, I had receipts. I was like,
Have
"Hey, you don't
at it.
understand." And by the way, the lawsuit that was going on for Rockland County, which is for those that don't know, there's a county called Rockland County in New York State
Yeah.
where the returns for the election, presidential election of 2024 showed that Kamala had 0, uh, votes. 0, not 2, not 25 out of 50,000,
Crazy.
not 88 out of 100,000, but 0. What they say, goose egg?
Goose egg.
No, that's just not
Unheard of.
it's not realistic on anybody's model, like, whether you
0.
like the candidate or not. So, anyway, when they pulled the reports, they said she got 0 reports, and of course sorry, 0 results, and so, of
Mhm.
course, then there were lots of people who said, "Okay, but I actually did vote for Kamala." So then they had to go sign affidavits saying that they voted for Kamala,
Mhm.
and then it had to be enough people who signed the affidavits for the petition to be viewed by a judge. They had to get that many. It got viewed by a judge, and they let the lawsuit go forward. So there's been a lawsuit like half the year, going forward that says that
Wow.
something's going on in Rockland County. And the reason why people were watching it was because if it happens in this one county and they're allowed to go forward with the lawsuit, then there are other counties where they want to look into it as well. This thing been going all year. It's been moving right along, going through every barrier. The judges keep okaying it, and then they opened up for discovery. So both sides got discovery. They okayed it, and then all of a sudden, here come this judge. He canceled the law. Okay, I know canceled is not the right word in lawsuit terms. Sorry, guys.
Mhm.
So, but that's the word I'm using right now. So I figured out the right word. But he canceled the lawsuit on a technicality because there was a group of people
Wow.
who put the lawsuit forward, whatever month they put the lawsuit in action, and one of the group of people dropped out. The judge said the whole lawsuit was null and void because she was no longer a part of the suit.
When they turned it in. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So, like, the group was different from like, she dropped out of the suit. She was like, "Never mind, I don't wanna be a part of the suit." And
Mm.
keep in mind, she did this early summer. After that, the judge was like, granted them discovery, like, they had already moved forward after that. And then another judge down here in the fall was like, "Oh, no, back there in June when she dropped out, this case was over then." And it was
Wow.
like, but then why these other judges let everything go through? And then why is it because one lady ain't it's still other people a part of this class, a part of this group of people, what they call plaintiffs, defendants?
Mhm.
Defendants. What the fuck ever. Like, it's
Plaintiff,
still a
yeah.
group of people who are here, but that lady and and it got thrown out.
Wow.
And there are
I'm
literal
surprised.
people saying, "My vote was not counted," like, and we know it wasn't counted because I live in Rockland County, and y'all said there was 0 votes for Kamala in Rockland County, except I live here and I voted for her. And there were enough people who signed affidavits. There was enough people who signed that to say, "We're willing to go on record. We're willing to testify in front of the judge that I voted for her." So why does it say 0? It didn't even say 2, 3, 5, 9, 0. Not possible. And then so when people started to audit the results, there is, and I think we talked about this on that episode, but
Mhm,
there's a way that it looks if it's a naturally occurring phenomenon. There's a
mhm.
way that a graph looks. Every graph they pull up for these swing states look computer generated. So imagine if they say, "Hey, here's what a normal election," and I don't want to say they say, "Hey, you can literally pull up election results from like every past election
Mhm.
and it looks like, let's say, a wave, like an ocean wave." They were pulling up charts and graphs from these counties and it looks like a straight diagonal.
Crazy.
Like this, like
Crazy.
I think we went to enough school to know like these straight lines and stuff are not naturally occurring in nature. Like everything is a so
Mm-mm.
anyway, that lawsuit is now over. So
Can they
I don't know where we go
refile?
from there. That's a
Is
good
there a
question, P.
window?
P, I don't know right now because I got so upset. So I just was like, I gotta wash my hands of this because I that was my last little piece of hope. But I feel confident saying if they are able to, then they
Mhm,
will.
mhm.
Cause this this is very, very, very serious. And so now basically you're saying people are saying their votes weren't counted and y'all are saying there's nothing we could do about that.
They've been playing in our face since then, and
Yeah.
this year, it's crazy that he was inaugurated in January, and here we are in December. It's been the wildest, most I don't know what episode. It's like a dramedy, 'cause
Mm.
some things are just that absurd where you
Yes.
have to laugh, and then other things are just, "Yo, is this real life?"
It's nasty work.
He's just getting started.
It's a movie.
It's a
But we
movie.
didn't sign did we sign up to be in the movie? Like, I would have
Not
not
this
been in the
version.
movie. I would have been in this movie. So, who's
Not
in
this version.
charge? Can we speak to management? Because this I I think I was telling you earlier, I'm no fan of the GOP. I'm no fan of Republicans. But growing
Mhm.
up, I always thought there were certain things that they stood for. They stood for
Yeah.
the Constitution. They stood for the military for sure. There were certain things that they stood for. And so to watch, and let's just talk about this year specifically, like to watch some of these institutions and systems just be eroded in front of their face. Like you already know we gonna be pissed off about it.
Mhm.
But in front of your face, you don't care that veterans are not being treated well. You don't care about like cuz like yeah, I know you don't care about poor people and I know you don't care about this and this and that. But the stuff that y'all have always said y'all have cared about all of a sudden now it doesn't matter no more.
Yeah.
And it's like y'all said y'all was on this kick. Y'all this was y'all's thing.
Yeah.
Y'all said this was y'all was about. Why y'all don't care no more? And
It's
it's like
it's it's like win at all costs, no matter what. Whatever he says, whatever
mhm.
to stay on that side to keep him winning, they're like, "Nope, doesn't matter. MAGA, it's him. Trump."
But even then that means that they personally are losing the things that for
Mhm.
years they have worked towards even,
Yeah.
like it's weird to me. It's
Break the spell.
it's
Break the
weird to
spell.
me. And I
It's
know,
crazy.
yes, clearly some people are evil and all this stuff, but I thought there would be a little bit more folks when it came down to certain things that he is doing, that they would be like, "Well, you know what? That's a bit much."
Yeah,
You know? And no, it's like they up for they game for everything.
everything. And he can
That's
say
wild.
whatever he wants, eh, with no repercussions, no eh I've had
Whew.
to walk away. I've had to step
Mhm.
away from politics,
Yeah,
completely because it's just
understood.
I've lost all, I don't see, like you said, the hope, the little bit of hope there. It's like,
Yep.
what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? When will it be enough to wake people up?
And
When will it be enough?
I'll go back to like I did on that No More Grace episode.
Mhm.
I think it was that episode. What are we voting for you guys for? Why are we voting? Because if you're just gonna get up there and say God is still on the throne when they sending people to countries that they never been to and they can't speak the language
Mm,
and they're
mm,
not
mm.
criminals, they literally are standing in line. This week they were talking about how they are showing up to the ceremony. So you know how after you go through all your years and stuff that you have to do to become a citizen, and the
Mhm.
very last step, so let's say it's like you've done 9 out of 10 things. The 10th thing is to show up at the ceremony, stand there, get sworn in. You've already taken the test. You've already done everything. You're supposed to stand there with your hand over your heart. You're supposed to swear in and repeat back after me. They are showing up at these ceremonies and carting people away. And these people have literally already taken the test for
Mm.
citizenship. And that means that they're already years, because you have to do this for years before you could get to
Yeah.
that point. They are on step number 10 out of 10 steps. All they supposed to do is put on their good rags and go stand up there and repeat after the man. They've already done everything else. They've passed the test. They are taking people. They are arriving at those ceremonies. This just came out this week, and they are taking people from those ceremonies when they've already done the thing. They've already done everything that we have asked them to do for citizenship. Now, this is actually just like formulaic at this point. This is just, this is not even
Wow.
necessary. But of course, because it's a government procedure, it has to be necessary, but they're literally just showing up.
Yep.
So now think about that. You actually, at least if it's this year and you're like, "Hey, I'm at the last piece of it. Hey, okay, I made it through without them trying to, whatever the case. Like I already took the test, I passed the test, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm gonna get my little thing. I got my certificate, so I get. And so now, and this is clearly why they're doing this. So now it's like no point for people to even continue on in their process because
Mhm.
no matter what, ICE is going to be there standing at that door when it's time for you to show up, and you have to show up to get your citizenship. So then if ICE is gonna be there at step number
Ain't no
10,
helping.
you're not gonna do steps 2 through 9. And regardless, so they coming for you anyway because you're not a citizen yet, but you're not gonna
Mm.
get in the line, in the queue to do the citizenship things because at step 10, they gonna be there waiting on you. It's evil. And all these people sitting there watching it happen and being okay with it. Those are the people, because it's like, I don't have no hope, no expectation out of Trump or
No.
Hexeth, any of these. I'm looking at these establishment folks though, like, and I'm looking at Democrats, like, get in the fucking game, you guys. And that's why I was happy when Gavin, like all the stuff they say about him, we needed somebody.
Somebody talk shit back,
Talk,
please.
please,
Please.
cause we tired of y'all. Hakeem, he get on my
Yeah.
nerves.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, since
Chuck,
we're in this political realm, what I did
sorry,
see
P.
here in Florida, I mean, here we are. Um, so for the first time, Miami
Yes.
elects a woman for mayor,
Mhm.
a Democratic woman,
Mhm. Mhm.
and it's not so bad, but Cuban Americans really rule
Yeah.
down south.
Yeah.
And so they call white folks Anglos.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
They have a name for the white people down
Yep,
south. And
yep.
so the first time in, 30 years, an Anglo has won the
Right.
mayoral race. So some people are saying the tides are turning and immigration was a big factor. But, that's where they were making all the voting for Donald Trump and doing all the salsa dances and all that stuff, and they're taking their people.
They
And
'Cause they
so
really thought that they were only taking criminals.
yeah, no,
They
all of
really
you.
thought that.
Especially Cuban Americans, the fairer skin Cuban
Mhm,
Americans,
mhm,
oh, yeah. The Heisman Trophy winner, he just won, Saturday. He is from South Florida, and he is Cuban American. If you look at him from
mhm.
Indiana, you look, he's a look plain old white boy
Oh, really?
until you start to speak a Spanish.
Speak a Spanish.
Speak a Spanish, and
Yeah.
he is Cuban American, and yeah, but so for the first time, so we'll see. I don't know what that means.
I do think, cause I can't remember if we talked about it here, but that little blue wave that we had on a random Tuesday with all them, that was excellent, you know?
Mhm.
And they do say you gotta start local anyway to get so folks is fed up.
Fed up?
But we fed up across the board. And the way that they was trying to Democrats coming after Mom Donnie,
Yeah.
the way Democrats are coming after Jasmine Crockett,
Yeah.
like, get a fucking grip, y'all. Like, we putting y'all in that same bucket, like, we ain't voting for y'all either.
Oh
Y'all so,
gosh.
"Oh my god, it's a Muslim mayor." Like, di this is where we are, like, whatever you don't like, we going all the way the other way. Y'all drove us here. And not for nothing,
Yeah.
these are quality candidates who care about what the people care about. The people. And there's more of us than it is of you. And I also don't think that establishment Democrats are getting that. Y'all, we boosting y'all out of here too, because we got put in a danger zone, and y'all have not helped. Period. Y'all ain't helped. Sitting over there talking
Yep.
about God is still on the throne. People out here dying, and God is still God. That's not going to
Man.
change this, sir. Put your boots on, sir. Do some work. Chuck Schumer, all of them. Nancy Pelosi said she ain't she ain't coming back for
Not
a good
running.
riddance, Nancy.
Yeah.
Okay? Cuz
We'll see.
Nancy was the one who went up against Biden, and they had a good friendship, and not no more. Immediately gone. And then Kamala had to come out and say, "Oh, by the way, none of y'all faves was behind me either. None of y'all faves wanted this." Meanwhile, she won. Y'all know she won. It was
Yeah.
70,000 people standing on that front lawn before the election cheering her on. That's how many people showed up for Obama after he won. That's how many people showed up for her before we even elected. Get the fuck out of here. They're pissing me off, P. All of y'all. Cause y'all want us to keep voting, but then y'all sitting up here. So
Oh.
Chuck, Nancy,
Mm.
all of y'all. I'm side-eyeing Hakeem. Y'all trying to do this establishment thing. We're living in a different society. Act like you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get off my politics soapbox.
I know. Well, you know what? That brings me to some of my favorite things that makes me laugh is when you just go
Yes.
off, when you have your mini
Oh,
crash outs. Um, and my favorite ones are when you
Pete,
have your
somebody gotta
crash
say
out,
something, Pete.
and then, like, the next episode, you're like, I really crashed out, didn't I? I
Oh, we
went
talking
on a
about,
rant."
Cardi? Was it
Yeah,
about Cardi?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. When you were
But I
like,
still
"You know what? I can see how easily it could go when you're just passionate about either side."
I can see how you
But
get passionate, but I don't get on here and talk shit about people. No, I don't. I
no,
don't.
no,
I
no,
don't
you don't
believe
talk
in
shit. You don't
that's what I'm
talk
s
shit
and
about
that's
people,
what
but
she was doing, and that's why I was like, people get up here and be spitting on the mic and saying all this visceral, nasty stuff about these people, and for why? It was like, if I got vitriol for Trump.
Yeah,
I got
yes.
vitriol for this administration. You ain't gonna never hear me get up here and talk down on Cardi B because she having another baby with a man. You know,
No,
like,
but how you got
mm-mm.
so passionate about that,
Oh
then the
yeah, I
next
stay
episode,
passionate.
you were like, "Oh, yeah, I could see how you could you just
Yeah,
you just
but I
float."
was but I was coming off the back of because in that original episode, I was like, I don't see how people be getting on this mic spitting and getting all angry and stuff.
And then it happened.
No, but no, it wasn't that. I was talking when I was making that statement, I was talking about being that
Oh,
way towards
God.
other people. I'm
Yeah.
like, "You won't never see me do that." And that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Because 'cause I'm like, "Oh, you know who you talking to. Imma be passionate, but you ain't gonna have I ain't gonna be up here talking down on people like that. That is not my ministry or my personality, and that's what I don't like." And people be getting so like, you know these people. You don't know these people.
So
And everything
funny.
you talking about is you. I just watched Dominique Morgan video about that today because we seen all them videos about Cardi in Saudi
Yeah, that's
Arabia. Now, let me
Saudi
say this.
Arabia. Yeah.
First of all, I know that's problematic because, and I think, and I'm not well versed on this, but I think it's because, and please correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I'm not well versed on this, but I believe it's because the way that women are treated over there. And so we are not supposed to be supporting that regime and stuff. And then you have the journalist who went over there and was killed. And then Trump just hosted their prince in the White House, even though our FBI are the ones who said that, you know, that prince was connected to that assassination and stuff like that. So Saudi Arabia in itself has been in the news a lot lately. But I was watching Dominique Morgan's video about Cardi showing up over there, following the rules. She ain't showing no skin, but she's
She's
singing her
funny.
songs and she edited them, so she ain't cussing. She's following all the rules, okay? And she was like, just let that be a lesson to what's her name, Crystal. I hope I'm
Crystal.
saying it right. Cause
Mm.
I didn't listen, so I don't want to mispronounce it. But Dominique Morgan was like, and let that be a lesson. And she was like, "So I hope that shit everybody up because it ain't even the end of the year." And she went out there and did that show, and that baby's probably a month old. She had that baby before Thanksgiving.
Lord
She was
have
not playing with
mercy.
y'all. She was not.
Mm-mm.
Cardi was like, "And I'm back."
That probably
This-
fueled her even more, if anything. But
yeah, I
she
think
she she did do
everything.
a good thing. Now, what with Saudi? So what they're saying is
Yeah,
essentially
tell
they're
me
buying up everything in our country and all over. They're
because they
in
trying to get
sports. They're
No, not
in
Paramount.
tech and media. They're in global investments and
Warner
trades.
Brothers, HBO. They
They're in
trying to do that
everything.
hostile takeover now.
Correct.
Hmm
So that's kind of well, that is why Saudi is getting
Because we've
a bad
always
rap.
like, why would in normal administrations, they would not be allowed anywhere near any of these things.
Mm-mm.
But because he has business dealings, like Jared Kushner has business dealings with them, and so
Mhm,
Trump has business dealings with them.
mhm.
But we also there's been violence, okay? When he let that man sit in that White House, just like when Putin came to Alaska earlier this year, this is stuff that's never happened
Never.
because like we not about that. And all of a sudden, we cozying up with all the
Money. Cardi song, "Money, money,
yeah.
money." But yes, Shonda on a Rant, the creation
Shonda
of the
on a
Shonda on the Rant
tangent.
song
What was it?
in Tangent.
Shonda
Shonda on a
on a
Tangent,
tangent.
it's a good
Shonda on
time.
a tangent.
It's a good
I'm known
time.
for a tangent, becoming known for a rant, okay? Especially if it's political.
Oh,
Take them down, P.
don't get her in her bag, y'all. Get her in her
Don't
bag.
get me going because I be getting upset.
But
I be getting upset at these
overall,
people.
I think
Mhm.
we've had some really good episodes. I think we're getting better.
Mhm.
We're finding our rhythm. We're getting into our groove. Now we're on video. Hello to the people. Hey, y'all. And thank you for everybody to listen. I just want to say thanks to all the listeners.
Yeah, it's fun. I just like that we just get to get on here and gab.
Just
It's
gab.
what we do.
Yappers,
Mhm. Mhm. Just talk
as they
about
call 'em.
whatever. I'm not gonna say whatever strokes our fancy, if that's the way the phrase goes, but I'm just glad that, we get to I like the nostalgia part of it. Like, I really like when we end up having those conversations.
Mhm.
Even if it's connected to our lived experiences, Um, even if it's not necessarily at the best nostalgia, but that just
You know?
it's like it's gotta live somewhere. You know what I mean? So why not
Mhm.
why not us, putting that on record too?
Yeah.
Why not?
Life be life, and but
And we
we're
gotta talk
still
about it.
here, and we gotta talk about it, and,
Mhm.
grateful, grateful. So as we go into the holiday season, just
Mhm.
love on yourself, love on your loved ones. Take the time, enjoy the time that we have now, and be grateful. It's a crazy world. We can't even get into the news that has happened in the last 3 days. It's just too much. It's just too much. And
It's a
so
lot.
it's a lot. And I have to go into that place of peace and just try to cover myself and my mind and my body and my soul with peace because it's too much. It's really too much going
Mhm.
on.
And I do wanna say, if you are a person who suffers from, like, seasonal depression,
Mhm.
or if this has been a really hard year for you like it has been for a lot of us, you know what I mean? Like, it's not abnormal what you're feeling, you know? It's very I'm not gonna say it's fine, like, "Oh, yeah, it's fine," but it's
Yeah.
like, j give yourself some grace, cause shit's hard out here.
Grace.
Clearly, this society like, everything is hard right now. And then it's
Mm.
the holidays, which, can tend to be hard for other people as well. So just get ooh, why not look, I'm like, throat chakra.
It's right there. Throat.
You like but give
Mhm.
yourself some grace, okay?
Grace.
Because it ain't easy, okay? So if it's not easy for you right now, that don't mean nothing about you. It doesn't, okay? So just day by day, get through it however you can get through it, okay? And I'm speaking especially from the minds of if it's a holiday thing too,
Yeah.
like we got a couple more weeks and then it'll be New Year's, right? So just, day by day, don't beat yourself up. Give yourself some grace.
Mm.
Shit's hard. Shit's
So
hard. You'll
true.
never know what people are going through. So whatever you seeing on your TV screen or on your Instagram or your TikTok, on your threads, and it look like everything's hunky dory. Everything ain't hunky dory for people. So don't be judging yourself based off of what you see for other people. Just
Mm-mm.
judge yourself by every day. Let me get up. Okay. 'Cause some days all you can do is get up and you just let God
Yep.
handle the rest. And if
That's
that's
it.
today, then that's what it's gonna be. He knows your heart. Okay. Sometimes you gotta cuss
One
if you
foot
like
in front
me,
of the other
you know?
and just
Yeah,
move
it's gonna
forward.
be fine. He can take all of that, okay? So
Yeah.
just like P said, one foot at a time, one day at a time. Give yourself some grace. Sometimes, some months, all you can do is just get through, and that's fine. Do what you gotta do to get through. Do what
That's
you gotta
it.
do to get through. Mhm.
So I wish you all peace. And you can find me at Better3701 on Instagram and Threads.
And I'm on Instagram and Threads at Hey Shonda Head, and the podcast is on Instagram at the Everything Has Changed podcast, and also now on YouTube at Everything Has Changed. Please find us, like, subscribe, share, comment. Things have been, we've been ramping it up a little bit. So join us over on the YouTube, and I guess we'll see you next year.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Want to stay locked in with us so you never miss an episode? Visit everythinghaschangedpodcast.com and join our email list. That way you'll be the first to know about new episodes and all the fun stuff we have coming your way. Meet us over there.